Tottenham Hotspur suffered a defeat to Crystal Palace this afternoon, and manager Ange Postecoglou analysed the mistakes made by the team at Selhurst Park. In his post-match press conference, Postecoglou commented on the performance and expressed frustration, stating that the Spurs fell into the trap of allowing the 1-0 loss to turn into a battle. Check out all the details in this video. Welcome, Spurs fans. If you want to stay up to date with the latest Tottenham news, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, so YouTube keeps delivering all the content we post here daily.
Fair to say, look, it was just a game that turned into, which wasn't a surprise, a bit of a battle and a lot of stops, starting, standing around, and we didn't deal with that really well at all. We didn't sort of get to grips with just the nature of what was transpiring out there, and like I said, turned a bit of a battle, and they dealt with it better than we did. No, it was a different game. It wasn't like, it was just like I said, it was just a game where we needed to sort of stay composed, not sort of, fall into the trap of trying to play the game that ultimately, Palace wanted to play. And as I said, it turned to a game of just, it was just a battle after battle and duels and stops, starts, waiting around. And like I said, we need to be a lot more clear-headed about how we deal with that, rather than sort of fall into the trap of trying to, do what we did today.
It was a very physical battle. Were you unhappy with any challenges in the first half?
No, I mean, it was always going to look. I mean, it was a big game for Palace. They were always going to, be desperate to get a win today. And when that happens, they're going to be, look, I'll let the referee. Look, I just thought there was a lot of standing around today, which I hate. I've said that before, but I guess it was just the nature of the way the game went.
And you just spoke about the players needing to be more clear-headed in certain situations. How do you teach them that?
Look, it's just part of the process. The more you expose players to these kind of things, you offer them the feedback, and then you hopefully deal with it better the next time.
And just physically, the players need to be up for it more to match as you might Palace out there today. They were lacking in that.
If you want to play that sort of game, but there's another way of dealing with it as well. But just like I said, staying a bit more composed and not falling into the trap of turning into that sort of game, because.
You can't play them your own game.
Well, no, I don't want to play them at their own game. What we try and do is get people to adjust to play to our game. Now, look, some of it is out of your control because, like I said, they're obviously going to be pretty aggressive in their approach, and which is not a surprise. And then, how the referee deals with that, not so much in terms of the challenges, but the whole stoppages and taking their time. All that's out of our control, but I just felt when we had control of things, we could have dealt with it better. We ended up doing some silly things, giving away silly fouls and losing our composure, which just adds to that, that sort of game, and you can't just get any traction. So I just think we directed our sort of frustration in the wrong way rather than sort of dealing it with the way we should have.
How did you feel like you did useful training?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, it was, like I said, it wasn't really a great game for anybody out there from our perspective. But, Mikey's, he's every time he's out there, I think he'll be a better player, and the more we can get him out there in the right kind of sort of environment, then he'll keep thriving. So, I'm sure he'll learn a lot today. But like I said, today, the kind of team we want to be, or the way we want to play, we need to be a lot more sort of composed in the way we deal with certain things out there, to not let the game get out of control.
And I realise you played the way you played, but on the goal, and you probably the centre half could have been that out.
Yeah, look, I think even before then, I think we could have dealt with those situations better, but it was a poor goal, and we should be better at that. We shouldn't be conceding like that. There was other solutions out there, and again, even in that moment, we didn't have to lose our composure. It just seems like we kind of wanted everything to sort of run smoothly, and we know it doesn't. So especially in a game like today, and there's still ways you can sort of overcome that. But it was a poor goal to concede because the game was always an arm wrestle. It was never going to be, like I said, one with bags of chances or really open. So to concede like that was disappointing.
With only 3 away wins in the Premier League so far, it's clear that Spurs need more consistency if they aim to compete at the top of the table. Despite the loss, one positive was Mikey Moore's involvement. At just 17 years old, he became Tottenham's second youngest player to feature in the league. However, even he struggled to replicate the brilliance he showed in the Europa League. Now Spurs need to bounce back quickly as they face Manchester City on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup round of 16. It will be a crucial test for the team to recover and prove that this defeat was just a blip. What about you, Spurs fans? What did you make of the team's performance? Do you agree with Postecoglou's assessment that Spurs fell into Palace's trap and lost composure? What changes do you think are needed to ensure more consistency, especially in away matches? Leave your thoughts in the comments and join the discussion. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to keep receiving the latest Tottenham news exclusively. See you next time. Come on, you Spurs!